Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever video on iOntry Newsstand. Please ignore my beanie. My hair's a little bit of a mess right now, you can probably tell by the fact that it's all over the place. Which is very interesting, seeing this is the first video on this channel. Very unflattering, I know. But this is actually a recreation of another channel under the same name. I would say it probably is the same channel, but the thing is this channel is actually a little bit newer than the previous iteration of it. Confusingly, this is the same Google account this channel was under, but it's actually been recreated because I deleted the previous iteration of the channel, which had already like 9 or 10 videos on it. Oops. But for the first video on the channel, which is actually ironic because I actually came across this news thing, maybe a little bit trivial, you maybe don't care about it, but I really want to find out what you think about this. And to prove a point, I'm going to leave a poll on the side of this, in the iCard section at least, on the video, to get your opinion on what's going on. Why am I mentioning this? Well, there is a feature in the iCard section, which is, if the I logo is at the corner right here, the iCard section is kind of like a sidebar in the YouTube video player. You can add like links to like other channels, your playlists, maybe playlists you suggest other people watch, or something or other. However, until like even just 2 weeks ago, forgot this feature actually existed until I decided to reutilize it for my gaming channel called It's Ricky's Channel, only to find out sadly that YouTube's going to discontinue this feature. I have the email on my phone right here. Don't mind the screen, it's kind of damaged. I did drop it. Oops. So I'm just going to read this email to you. I'll throw up on the screen the email as is. But it says here, I got it right, almost. Alright. We're ready to let you know about an update to the poll cards. We have decided to discontinue poll cards on YouTube after the 10th of June due to low usage. Less than 0.2% of channels who upload a video this year used a poll card. As I say, I only started to use the poll card feature just going as far back as 2 or 3 weeks ago kind of thing, so and to focus on other creator tools. You have until the 10th of July to download your data for your poll cards. After this date, the feature will no longer be available. To poll your audiences, you can still use audience comment section down below. So of course, maybe for instance I could put a comment down there saying if you like the video, if you whatever kind of thing, like this video for X, Y, and Z, or like this comment for X, Y, and Z. Comment on this, reply to this comment for X, Y, Z. So maybe you say you like one character from a TV show. Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? If you like Sonic the Hedgehog, like this comment. If you like Mario, comment in the comment section kind of thing. So that kind of thing is going on. But to poll your video, you can still use audience comments and freely available tools like Google Forms. That still exists. Eligible creators can also use poll posts on the community tab, which I don't have because, for one thing, the previous iteration of this channel had like 9 subscribers and this one is brand new, so of course by default it's probably going to still have about 1 or 2 subscribers as this video goes out. I'm not too sure, but it's one of those things. I don't have the community tab because I am too small a channel to take advantage of the option yet. And if I just go in here, it's nothing you have to worry about, but it basically just gives you information about how to, utilize the feature, or even just download the information for it kind of thing. So for videos that have integrated poll cards within the video, consider using the trim feature in the studio. Why use the trim feature? Oh, that's for if you have like a section of the video saying, for instance, it will be discontinued poll by the time you're watching this video, but there was, at the point this video was uploaded, a little card section on the iCard section, of course. It's probably gone by the time you're watching this video anyway, so who cares? But it might be a trivial thing anyways, for maybe don't care about it too much, and that's actually what I want to talk about with you right now. Let me know what you think about this whole thing. Is it a trivial feature? Did you even know this feature still existed? And yeah, so just giving me how to talk about how to use the feature kind of thing. So let's just say this is just another feature that's going to be in the Google Graveyard or the Killed by Google website. This website actually is a library of previous Google services that have, they're even date stamped as well, but these are features that have been implemented by Google, maybe through YouTube or even outside of a YouTube kind of thing. Features and products, services that were brought through by Google and have been discontinued. And a lot of people are considering the Google Stadia, which is Google's gaming platform, not console. Of course, it's online digital. It's going to be one of those things, and it seems to be going that way. I mean, Google Stadia is now free, for those you probably don't know. But yeah, this is probably going to be another feature that's going to be on the Killed by Google website. Please ignore the banner at the top. We're still, as this video goes out, we're still going through the COVID-19 situation, and yeah. But this is a whole library of just stuff that YouTube and Google have clipped, basically. So follow your world. YouTube for Nintendo 3DS, of course, fair enough. Nintendo 3DS is discontinued by Nintendo. Stuff like Google Hangouts, which hire by Google, and then you've got stuff like Google Plus and all sorts. I actually made a video on that on this channel, on the previous iteration of this channel, talking about Google Plus and how that was going to be discontinued. So yeah, that's a whole thing going on there, and this poll card section, which is on that side of the video player, is going to be another example of a discontinued feature, which is, to me, I think is quite a silly thing to take away. Yeah, even if 2% of people used it, or 0.2% of people used it, maybe YouTube probably should have done a better job of advertising it better. The funny thing is, a lot of people didn't actually. I commented on a few friends' live streams about it, and they just like, hang on, that feature exists. So it's one of those things as well. YouTube, another feature that was discontinued by YouTube was a private messaging feature, similar to like what you get on Facebook or private DMs kind of thing. YouTube had that feature on YouTube twice and discontinued it twice. There's actually websites I've been on that I actually used to upload videos to. This video sharing website called Vlare, or Vlare TV, was an example of a website that utilised this private DM feature. I say it was, it's still around. I just don't use it anymore. But YouTube, I think, probably tried to copy that, and because of low usage, it was discontinued. And ironically, when I made that video talking about that feature as well, which I did actually make a video talking about that, people who commented down in the comments area didn't even know it existed. That is probably the thought of what's going on with Google. The thing is, they'll come up with features and they'll just not advertise it. I mean, they've got a whole advertising platform. I don't know why they couldn't just advertise it for audiences and kind of thing. It's silly. It's really strange. I think that's what Google have been missing out when it comes to their platforms, and they did a good job pushing Stadia out the door, but because of the way the business behind Stadia worked, nobody cared about it. And of course, you had Nvidia, who came up with their own gaming platform, and then now Xbox with xCloud, they're coming up with even better features that is even more important than Stadia. But this video was talking about that poll card feature on that side right there. There was at one point in time a poll card thingamajig on the sidebar right here. It's probably disappeared by the time you're watching this, but it existed. That being said, let me know what you think about this whole thing below. It could be trivial. You might not even care about, the feature even existing. So let me know what you think about it below either way. But that being said, I am Ricky, and this is the first video on the channel. So if you really enjoy this, or if you want to support the channel, please hit that subscribe button and let me know that you enjoy this kind of stuff. And also hit the like button as well. And I might have a bit of a poll thing down below in the comment section. I'm not too sure. By the time this video goes out, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, that's just that. If you enjoy this, as I say, that's just that. That being said, I am Ricky, and welcome to iOntry Newsstand if you're new here. That being said, I'll talk to you next time, basically, in the next video. But take care and stay safe. And of course, I will talk to you next time.